What if I told you that the secret to living a long, vibrant life doesn't lie in expensive treatments or miracle cures, but in simple daily habits that anyone can adopt? Imagine waking up every day with energy, vitality, and purpose, just like the incredible centenarians who live well beyond 100. Want to know how they do it? Keep reading to discover the life-changing habits that could add decades to your life. Point number 1. Prioritize movement over exercise. Centenarians don't spend hours at the gym or follow intense workout routines. Instead, they stay active throughout the day in natural, low-impact ways. In regions like Okinawa, for example, elderly people are often seen participating in simple but meaningful physical activities such as gardening, walking to the local market, or even carrying out small errands. These activities are woven seamlessly into their daily routines, ensuring movement remains a consistent part of their lives. This is a stark contrast to the typical exercise culture many of us are used to, which often emphasizes strenuous activities or scheduled gym time. Centenarians don't view movement as a chore or something that requires immense discipline. Instead, they integrate it into their daily lives, which makes it easier to maintain over the long term. In places like Sardinia and other blue zones, it's common to see people walking or cycling to local shops, interacting with neighbors, or even taking leisurely strolls through nature. These simple yet consistent movements help maintain physical function and ensure that their bodies remain active throughout the day. Moreover, low-impact activities like walking, stretching, and gardening have the added benefit of being easy on the joints and muscles. This makes them sustainable even for older adults who may experience aches or have physical limitations. The constant, gentle movement keeps their bodies engaged without overburdening them or causing injury. By avoiding high-intensity exercise regimens, centenarians also reduce the risk of burnout. In fact, research has shown that high-intensity workouts can sometimes lead to physical strain or emotional exhaustion, especially if they're not balanced by a more natural, enjoyable approach to movement. The gentle, consistent activity practiced by centenarians helps avoid this. Additionally, regular, low-intensity physical activity plays a key role in boosting circulation, which helps nourish tissues and organs. It also promotes flexibility, which is essential for maintaining mobility as we age. Flexibility is often one of the first things to decline in aging bodies, but staying active helps keep the muscles and joints limber and functional. Finally, daily movement helps to strengthen bones, which is critical for aging individuals. Weight-bearing activities like walking and gardening promote bone density, which helps prevent osteoporosis and other bone-related issues. Centenarians' commitment to staying active, in a manner that feels natural and enjoyable, is a cornerstone of their longevity. The key is consistency, ensuring that movement remains a regular, enjoyable part of their lives. But before we move on to the next life-changing habit, if this message is already resonating with you, even just a little, go ahead and tap that like button. It's a small gesture that tells us this kind of content matters. And if you're someone who believes that health, purpose, and longevity are worth pursuing, don't forget to subscribe. We share powerful stories and insights just like this one to help you live your best, most vibrant life. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits do you feel inspired to start? Drop a comment below and let's learn from each other. Feelings of solitude that can contribute to mental health issues later in life. When centenarians interact with others, they are engaging in regular mental stimulation. Simple conversations, group activities, and community events keep their minds sharp, encouraging cognitive health. Social interactions help avoid cognitive decline by stimulating the brain through diverse conversations and activities. These exchanges prevent stagnation and ensure that their brains remain active, processing new information and staying engaged with the world. Moreover, social engagement also provides emotional support, which is critical for mental health. Life's challenges are easier to face when there is a strong support system, and centenarians rely on these relationships for guidance, encouragement, and care. Positive social interactions have been linked to lower levels of stress and a greater sense of well-being, which directly impacts physical health as well. Being socially connected also contributes to a greater sense of purpose. Having family to care for or friends to meet regularly provides a reason to get out of bed each morning. This connection to others fosters a deeper sense of meaning in life, which is essential for long-term emotional and physical health. Without social bonds, the motivation to remain active and engaged in life may diminish. In addition to family and friends, community involvement offers a chance for centenarians to contribute to something larger than themselves. Many centenarians are involved in local clubs, volunteering, or teaching the younger generation. This active participation allows them to feel valued and connected to the world around them, reinforcing their mental well-being. Finally, the benefits of staying socially connected are backed by research, which shows that strong social networks can lead to a reduced risk of chronic conditions such as heart disease and depression. The ability to communicate, share stories, and be around people who care can significantly contribute to a longer, healthier life. 4. Embrace purposeful living. For centenarians, living with purpose is an essential habit that drives them each day. Many of these individuals have a clear sense of meaning in their lives, whether it's caring for family, contributing to their community, or pursuing a hobby they love. Having a purpose goes beyond just surviving, it's about living with intention and making an impact on others. In blue zones, it's common to see elderly people still actively involved in their communities, volunteering, or teaching younger generations. This sense of purpose keeps centenarians motivated, mentally engaged, and focused on something beyond their immediate needs. Whether it's sharing knowledge, supporting others, or fulfilling a personal goal, their lives are anchored by a deep-rooted sense of direction. This provides a continual source of fulfillment, offering them a reason to get up every morning and engage with the world around them. Centenarians also show an incredible ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Even as they age and face physical limitations, their sense of purpose helps them find new ways to contribute. For example, a retired teacher might continue to tutor children, or a former athlete may coach younger players. This flexibility ensures that their sense of purpose evolves with them, keeping their minds sharp and engaged in meaningful work. The positive effects of having a clear sense of purpose are far-reaching. Research has shown that people with a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer, healthier lives. Purpose-driven individuals are less likely to experience mental health issues like depression and anxiety, as they are focused on something greater than themselves. This focus on a greater good helps to reduce the risk of chronic stress and improves overall mental health. Purposeful living also enhances resilience. When faced with life's challenges, centenarians are more likely to persevere because they have a clear reason to keep going. The emotional and psychological benefits of purpose contribute to improved stress management, which in turn boosts immune function and overall physical health. For many centenarians, their purpose revolves around family, which provides an ongoing sense of responsibility and love. Caring for children, grandchildren, or even great-grandchildren keeps them connected to future generations, providing meaning in their daily routines. The act of nurturing others brings joy and fulfillment, reinforcing the positive cycle of purposeful living. Finally, living with purpose promotes a positive outlook on life, even in the face of adversity. A strong sense of purpose helps centenarians maintain hope and optimism, which is crucial for mental and emotional well-being as they age. With purpose as their guiding force, they not only live longer but also live with a sense of pride and joy.
Prioritize sleep as a vital part of maintaining their physical and mental health. Quality sleep also helps regulate stress hormones, such as cortisol, which can become imbalanced due to chronic sleep deprivation. By ensuring they get enough rest, centenarians are able to manage stress more effectively, which contributes to better heart health, improved immune function, and greater emotional stability. Getting enough sleep is especially important for maintaining mental clarity as people age. As we get older, cognitive decline becomes a concern, but centenarians who prioritize sleep show improved memory and better cognitive performance. Sleep provides the brain with the opportunity to consolidate memories, process information, and clear out toxins that may contribute to neurodegenerative diseases. Many centenarians also take afternoon naps, which further contribute to their overall sleep quality. Napping helps recharge their energy levels and improves alertness, particularly during the later years of life. These short breaks throughout the day help them stay physically and mentally active. Ultimately, sleep is an essential pillar of health for centenarians. By prioritizing rest and maintaining consistent sleep habits, they are able to protect their bodies and minds, ensuring they remain strong and vibrant well into their golden years. 7. Stay curious and keep learning. Centenarians are lifelong learners who embrace curiosity and never stop exploring. They continuously seek out new experiences, whether it's picking up a new hobby, learning a new skill, or delving into new knowledge. This thirst for learning keeps their minds sharp and helps them stay engaged with the world around them. Many centenarians enjoy reading, learning new languages, or taking up creative hobbies like painting or playing a musical instrument. By remaining curious, centenarians ensure that their brains stay active and continuously stimulated. Mental stimulation is crucial for cognitive health, as it helps maintain memory, problem-solving skills, and mental agility. Regularly challenging the brain with new information or activities prevents cognitive decline and keeps the mind young. Learning new things also fosters a sense of achievement and fulfillment, which contributes to overall well-being. Whether it's mastering a new recipe, taking up gardening, or joining a class, the act of learning gives centenarians a sense of accomplishment and purpose. This ongoing engagement with life helps keep them emotionally vibrant and gives them new goals to strive for. Centenarians don't view learning as a one-time task, instead, they embrace it as a lifelong journey. Whether it's exploring new cultures, trying new activities, or simply staying curious about the world around them, this constant quest for knowledge enhances their quality of life and ensures they never lose their sense of wonder. Continual learning also keeps centenarians mentally resilient. As they face the challenges that come with aging, their ability to adapt to new information and learn new ways to cope helps them stay emotionally balanced and mentally sharp. This adaptability allows them to navigate life with a positive mindset, no matter what obstacles come their way. Additionally, learning new things often involves social engagement. Whether through taking a class, attending workshops, or joining clubs, centenarians expand their social circles and create opportunities for new friendships. These connections not only enrich their lives but also contribute to better mental health. Ultimately, staying curious and committed to lifelong learning allows centenarians to embrace life fully, enriching their minds, and living with vitality and enthusiasm well into their 100s. Conclusion. Centenarians, people who live beyond 100 years, do not solely rely on luck or genetics to achieve their long life. Their daily habits play a major role in maintaining their physical and mental health. From healthy eating habits to maintaining strong social connections, there are valuable lessons we can learn from them to help us extend our lives and improve our quality of living. One key habit that stands out in centenarians' lives is their consistent physical activity in natural, low-impact ways. They don't spend hours at the gym or follow intense workout routines. Instead, they stay active throughout the day, walking, gardening, or doing household chores. This approach emphasizes consistency over intensity, a key factor in staying fit without overexerting the body. The habit of eating a plant-based diet in smaller portions also plays a significant role in centenarians' health. In many blue zone regions like the Mediterranean and Okinawa, meals are based on vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and nuts, foods that are nutrient-dense yet low in calories. Furthermore, they follow the principle of hara hachibu, meaning they stop eating when they are 80% full, preventing overconsumption of calories that can lead to obesity and chronic disease. A sense of purpose is another crucial factor in the long lives of centenarians. They don't just live to survive but have a reason to wake up each day, whether it's caring for their family, pursuing hobbies, or contributing to their community. This sense of purpose keeps them motivated, mentally engaged, and emotionally fulfilled, all of which are vital for longevity. One of the most important practices for centenarians is their ability to reduce stress and embrace laughter. They practice relaxation techniques like napping, meditation, or simply enjoying peaceful moments with loved ones. Laughter, a natural stress reliever, is also an essential part of their daily routine. It helps elevate mood, reduce stress, and boost immunity, keeping their minds and bodies healthier. Getting plenty of sleep is another cornerstone of centenarians' lives. They understand that quality sleep is vital for brain health, tissue repair, and hormone regulation. By sticking to a regular sleep schedule, centenarians ensure their bodies and minds are properly restored each night, allowing them to remain strong and resilient. Centenarians also maintain strong social connections with family, friends, and their communities. These relationships provide emotional support, reduce feelings of loneliness, and help them feel a sense of belonging. Socializing keeps their minds sharp, offers emotional fulfillment, and contributes to their mental and physical well-being. Additionally, curiosity and lifelong learning are habits centenarians embrace. Whether it's picking up new hobbies, reading books, or learning new skills, they continue to explore and stay mentally engaged. This constant stimulation helps keep their brains active and sharp, preventing cognitive decline and providing a sense of fulfillment and excitement. From these habits, we can see that simplicity and balance are key to living a long and healthy life. Centenarians don't live by complex routines or excessive actions. They maintain simple yet meaningful habits that promote physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Their approach teaches us that small, consistent changes can make a huge difference in our overall health. For those of us looking to follow in their footsteps, it's important to start incorporating these habits into our daily lives. We don't need drastic changes. Simple steps like eating more vegetables, walking every day, sleeping better, and spending time with loved ones can set us on the path to a longer, healthier life. By learning from centenarians, we realize that longevity doesn't come from miracles, but from the good habits we cultivate every day. Shifting our lifestyle to focus on habits that support our health, physically, mentally, and emotionally, will open the door to a longer, healthier, and more meaningful life. So, let's begin today to live healthier and more purposefully, just like the centenarians have done. Centenarians don't stumble into long life by accident, they create it through intentional, daily choices. Their health isn't the result of a strict regime but a natural outcome of a well-balanced life. They don't strive for perfection, they strive for harmony. They move, eat, rest, and connect with the world around them in deeply meaningful ways. There's a rhythm to how they live, a peaceful, purposeful cadence that protects their bodies and nurtures their minds. In a society that often runs toward speed and noise, they walk slowly, breathe deeply, and listen carefully. They are not in a race. Their longevity is a quiet reward for living gently, consistently, and mindfully. Movement is not an obligation, it's a way of life. Centenarians don't schedule time for fitness, they build it into their everyday routines. They walk to visit friends, they bend to pick vegetables, they climb stairs without complaint. This natural form of movement keeps their muscles active and their joints fluid without ever feeling like a chore. Their bodies are in motion because their lives are in motion. Physical activity isn't something separate from life, it is life. They don't push themselves to exhaustion, but they rarely sit idle. Through consistent, gentle movement, they maintain a vitality that most people half their age envy. Their diet isn't filled with complex rules or trendy restrictions, it's rooted in the earth. Meals are simple, seasonal, and fresh, often prepared at home with love. They eat what they grow and share what they cook. Plants, grains, legumes, and fruits form the base of their nourishment, not as a sacrifice, but as a celebration of abundance. They eat slowly and stop before they are full, practicing the timeless wisdom of moderation. Food isn't just fuel, it's connection, tradition, and pleasure. Their mealtimes are not rushed or distracted but filled with gratitude, laughter, and warmth. Every bite is a step toward long life. Purpose is their compass. Even in old age, centenarians wake up with a reason to rise. Whether it's caring for great-grandchildren, tending a garden, mentoring the young, or simply preparing meals for family, they have something to live for. This sense of meaning is more than motivation, it's medicine. It nourishes their soul, gives clarity to their days, and provides the will to keep moving forward. When we live for something beyond ourselves, we gain the emotional strength to endure the storms of life. Purpose doesn't have to be grand, it just needs to be true. And for centenarians, it always is. Connection is their strength. Relationships are not optional luxuries but vital threads in the fabric of their lives. They are surrounded by family, friends, and community members who check in, who care, who listen. They are never truly alone, and that sense of belonging guards against loneliness, depression, and despair. Simple conversations, shared meals, and daily rituals keep their social lives vibrant. In community, they find identity. In family, they find joy. And through these connections, they find resilience. Science now confirms what centenarians have always known: love heals. They understand stress, but they don't let it rule them. Life hasn't spared them hardship, far from it, but they've learned how to let go, how to breathe, how to laugh. Many have lost loved ones, survived wars, and endured hardship, yet they carry a calm that defies their history. They nap, they meditate, they sit in silence without the urge to scroll or escape. And when the moment calls for it, they laugh, loudly and freely. Laughter is their medicine, their release, their renewal. It binds them to others and lifts the weight of sorrow from their shoulders. They laugh because they choose life over worry. Rest is sacred. They go to bed early and wake with the sun. They don't burn the midnight oil or sacrifice sleep for screen time. They follow nature's rhythm, allowing their bodies to recharge fully every night. Many take afternoon naps, giving their minds and muscles a second wind. Sleep is not viewed as weakness or laziness, it's health. It's the quiet work of the body healing, rebuilding, and restoring. They don't brag about how little sleep they get. They protect their sleep as they would their most treasured possession. And in doing so, they awaken with clarity, energy, and focus. Curiosity keeps them young. Despite their age, centenarians remain mentally active. They read, they learn, they ask questions. They explore new ideas and engage in creative activities. Whether it's painting, music, gardening, or storytelling, they continually stretch their minds. This lifelong learning isn't about achievement, it's about joy. They don't fear the unknown, they welcome it. Their minds stay sharp because they never stop feeding them. Curiosity, it seems, is a form of vitality. It says, I'm still here, still growing, still alive. They live simply. Their homes aren't cluttered with things but filled with meaning. Their days aren't jammed with obligations but rich with intention. They know what matters and let go of what doesn't. Consumerism doesn't drive them. Status doesn't seduce them. They are rooted, humble, and grateful. Gratitude flows through their conversations, their choices, their daily actions. In simplicity, they find peace. In peace, they find health. In health, they find the time and space to truly live. Faith or spiritual practice often plays a quiet but central role in their lives. Whether through religion, meditation, nature, or daily rituals, they connect to something greater than themselves. This spiritual anchor gives them resilience in hard times and humility in good ones. They reflect often, pray simply, and live with awe. This inner life gives shape and strength to their outer life. It's a well they draw from, day after day, to stay grounded and hopeful. It's not about dogma, it's about depth. Something sacred lives in their habits. Their approach to life is slow, but never stagnant. They're not in a hurry, but they are always engaged. Every moment is savored. Every task is done with care. Whether sweeping the floor or preparing tea, they bring presence to their actions. This mindfulness enhances their enjoyment, reduces stress, and strengthens their connections. Life isn't something to race through, it's something to dwell in. By slowing down, they actually gain more clarity, more peace, more joy. And ironically, this slow living keeps them going longer. They are grounded in nature. They rise with the sun, walk on soil, breathe fresh air, and eat what grows from their land. Nature is not a backdrop, it's a partner in their health. Time outdoors boosts their immunity, lifts their spirits, and connects them to the cycles of life. Their senses are alive to the seasons. They honor the land and, in return, the land sustains them. Nature doesn't just heal their bodies, it heals their hearts. It reminds them of their place in the grand story of life. The art of aging is something they master with grace. They don't resist it, fear it, or hide from it. They honor their wrinkles, celebrate their birthdays, and accept their limits without bitterness. Aging, to them, is not a decline, it's a deepening. A ripening. A chance to become even more themselves. They embrace the wisdom, clarity, and freedom that comes with time. They see age not as something to overcome, but something to grow into. And in doing so, they show the rest of us how to age not just with years, but with dignity. They understand that health is cumulative. Every healthy meal, every walk, every laugh adds up over time. The benefits may not be seen overnight, but they compound. They don't chase results, they trust the process. This long-term view helps them avoid burnout and discouragement. They're not fixated on quick wins but on lifetime gains. They build their habits like they build their homes, brick by brick, day by day. And that's why their foundations are strong. They aren't immune to illness or hardship, but they face both with resilience. When sickness comes, they don't panic. They rest, they recover, and they lean on loved ones. Their bodies may weaken, but their spirits remain strong. They've lived through wars, disasters, and personal loss, and still greet each day with calm. Resilience isn't a trait they were born with, it's something they've practiced for decades. They know that life isn't about avoiding pain, but about knowing how to keep going through it. This emotional endurance protects their health as much as any diet or exercise ever could. Their communities uplift them. They live in environments that support health, where walking is normal, vegetables are fresh, and elders are respected. In these communities, it's easy to make healthy choices because the culture encourages it. Instead of battling against their environment, they're supported by it. This collective lifestyle reduces stress and isolation. There's joy in shared meals, purpose in helping neighbors, and dignity in aging among friends. When the world around you values health, it becomes much easier to protect your own. One of the greatest lessons centenarians offer is that meaning doesn't retire. Even in their 90s or 100s, they feel useful. They give advice, share stories, hold hands, and offer wisdom. Their lives are proof that contribution isn't about age, it's about attitude. They continue to matter, and that knowledge fuels them. The moment we stop feeling needed, something inside us dims. Centenarians never let that happen. They find ways to serve, however small, and that service keeps them alive, not just in body, but in spirit. They are also incredibly self-aware. They know their limits and honor them. They don't push past pain or ignore signs from their bodies. They've developed a kind of gentle discipline, a wisdom of restraint. They know when to